So far away, Nisha, Christmas time is upon us again.
It is, yeah. Another year gone.
Another year gone. Wasted, some would say.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let's do a little bonus Christmas video for folks at home. So regular viewers of the channel, you've probably noticed things are a little bit different here. I'm not sure how many videos have been released with this new format, but yeah, we're currently in a second lockdown in the UK. So I've moved production back to my house. I'm literally in my bedroom right now. And I'm going to guess that the admittedly lower production value of this video might be quite jarring for folks at home, but we're just really far ahead on content because we've had nothing better to do, being stuck in lockdown and all. But this is just a bonus video for Christmas because we can pull back the curtain on this a little bit. Christmas is a dead time for content on YouTube. Any video we release during this time is pretty much being sent to die because everybody is doing other things and hopefully doing them safely. So instead of releasing a regular fact Fiend video that's just going to die on its arse, we decided to do something a little bit different. And Nisha, would you like to let the audience at home know what that means? So
what we're going to do is basically... Wait, is this the best of compilation?
Yeah, this is the clip show one. We're recording two of these back-to-back, folks at home.
Yeah, I was like, I need to make sure which one we're filming first.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, we can leave this bit in. Christmas videos tend to be a bit more low-key.
Yeah, so the idea is to make a compilation video of the best bits of Fact Fiend.
As decided by fans who voted in a Twitter poll that I put out long before this video was released. So if you've got a favourite moment, you can leave it in the comments, but you're too late to influence the video you're watching right now, which I'd hope would be pretty obvious to people. But yeah, we've finally reached that point where we've run out of ideas and we're now doing clip shows of previous ideas. That's not true. There's still 300 plus articles in the archives to cover. We're not done yet, folks at home. But as mentioned, Christmas is a time where videos don't particularly get many views. Because something else I like to do around Christmas is record very easy content that all of the editors can edit and charge me full price for. Isn't that right, Nisha?
Yeah, so it's like a little bonus for all of us.
So all the editors behind the scenes will have edited this video and sent me a full invoice. And the same is true of the other Christmas video released earlier this week because it's been a rough time for people, and it's nice to have an excuse to just give people who've helped the channel be a success just an extra bit of money as a thank you. But you know, the way jobs and taxes work, I can't just give them the money. They have to do some work, which can include just a cutting together compilations of clips. But Nisha, without further ado, before we get into the fan-decided best moments from the channel, do you have a particular favourite moment from the last year or so?
Okay, so one of my favourite bits was a recent video we did about Tom Cruise's booty. Because when I saw that picture, I was laughing so hard.
You lost funny. It. This anus.
It can't be real.
It's so round. I cannot handle the roundness of this moundness. It's ridiculous. So good. We're just going to get straight onto this. Whoever edits this video, please just put the picture of Tom Cruise's giant slappable ass behind me. And Nisha, if you will, discuss. And I think my favourite moment of this year was a Wiki Weekends, Nisha, that I believe you suggested. And it was the accidents and incidents that have occurred at Disneyland or something like that. And because that was just the video recorded this year where I remember it was just an absolute laugh riot from start to finish. And I think I'd hold that video up as one of the best examples of what the channel is supposed to be, which is just friends having a laugh about some dumb stuff. And specifically, I want to just highlight the moment where I talked about a guy in the Winnie the Pooh costume slapping a child, because I remember just fucking creasing live on camera because I could not handle what I was seeing. In 1978, it was alleged that an employee who was playing Winnie the Pooh slapped a child. Caused bruising, recurring headaches, and possible brain damage.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that one.
It's so good. And folks, if you've got a favourite moment, let us know in the comments. But what is now following is just a montage, a compilation, if you will, of fan favourite moments submitted by people on my Twitter that I hope you enjoy. I think this is going out on Christmas Day, is it?
Yeah,
Christmas Day to Friday,
Christmas Day, yeah.
on this Christmas day, and normal videos will resume on Monday. Because as mentioned, we are so far ahead, we might as well just keep uploading stuff. But yeah, contrary to my appearance right now, the very tired, dishevelled appearance, I do still have a lot of fun making these videos, and that's part of the reason why the channel continues as it is, because we all enjoy it, but sometimes even we need a break. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
I don't know if I'm strong, but I'm going to play Doggo Force.
Put Doggo Force
I'm
on.
going to put it on, and we're going to get a like, because oh God, I'm laughing thinking about it. I don't know. Oh God, and it's done by a guy called Rapid Liquid 9 months ago. So well played, you. Oh God, I don't know if I can do this, Brad. Oh God.
Right, hang on, before you press play.
It's not playing.
Well, while it's on, I'm going to put it behind you.
It's so tough. What is this a thing? No. There's a girl I used to be housemates with who did own one, and she probably came out with one of the funniest lines I think I've ever heard. Because we're going on a night out. She decided, for no particular reason, oh, tonight I'm going to wear nipple tape and fishnets. And that's what she wore on that night out. Me and my other housemate were like, awesome. What a great night out we're going to have. And it got to the end of the night, and we're like waiting for the taxi to go home. She stood there, and she's like all 5'1" of her, like shivering. She's got a big, giant leather jacket on. Like, are you all right? Are you cold? And she said, no, I'm warm inside my cow. And that line has always stuck with me. Just this tiny little girl stood inside this humongous leather jacket going, I'm warm inside my cow. Brad, you're going to put a clip in here, because I had an argument with that housemate I've talked about, where we watched this show together, where in one episode, where I believe it's a sketch about King George IV finds out that his father's died, and therefore, Prince George IV, and then he becomes king.
Dad's dead, oh gosh, I'm king.
And during that conversation, someone tells him, like, are you sure you shouldn't be a little sad that your dad's died? And he says, I think, shut up, dickwig.
Are you sure you can't squeeze out just a small tear?
Certainly not, Thickwig.
And I laughed for a good 10 minutes at that, and I've watched that episode multiple times since then. And like, we argued for hours and hours and hours about whether or not he actually says the word dickwig. Because we looked it up and we can't find it as being any sort of historical insult. And we thought, we must be saying something else. But it sounds so much like dickwig. So, audience at home, does this guy or does this guy not say the words dickwig?
Certainly not, Thickwig.
Well, he's Border Terrier Crosser Poodle.
What will be the name of that? Border Poodle?
Border Poo.
Noise. Oh my God. That was just so... Go warming, Nisha, you can't do that. Since we've spent so long talking about a part of the female anatomy, I feel like penises need to get their look in. So have I told you about the cock of friendship?
The cock of friendship?
The cock of friendship. When I was in, I think it was third year, I used to live in a house, you might have come over once, about 10 people. While we were there, we had a guy come over and paint one of our walls. But because our kitchen was in a basement, he had this weird black paint that he was putting on the walls, and it dried white, but it was black, so he painted it. He only put it on the very bottom bit to stop damp and mildew. And I walked into the house once, drunk, as I normally was back then, and I just got my beer out, and I walked in, I just saw all this wet black paint on this white wall. I've opened the paint can, it's going to dry white anyway, dip my paintbrush in. Just draw a massive 3-foot long cock on the wall. I think it's the funniest thing I have ever fucking done. And then I go and sit down and just admire my work from the kitchen table. The next day, I've forgotten all about the cock. I go straight to university. I come in, and it's all dried white. And all the paint's gone, oh, builder must have come in and fixed it. That's no problem. I'll get a beer. Going over my fridge, and there's a big plaster cock and balls in my fridge, and I just fucking lose it, mate. The builder had found it so funny that he'd used all of his spare plaster to create an anatomically correct penis and balls that he then put in my fridge for me to find.
Ever since I saw it, I was like, this is the greatest headline.
Okay.
The headline literally reads, 10 years ago, the lotto made me a millionaire, but now I suck off dogs for quavers.
Do dogs have a lot of money to offer men who won the lottery? Are dogs looking for blowjobs all the time? Event Horizon is considered to be one of the best, albeit most messed up, sci-fi horror movies of the 1990s. What few people realise, though, stop laughing you, is that there's a version of the film that we're not allowed to see that's way worse. Warning, this article contains spoilers, sex, gore, and sexy spoilers. Are you alright there, Brad? It's some gnarly, brutal ass shit, you folks. Can you even hear what I'm saying in this fucking thing?
Yeah. It's just muffled.
Muffled, okay,
I
that's
can't
fine.
look at it without seeing the bottom of it. Up and down.
Well, there we go. How about that? But no, I can't see. Does that work?
I don't even know.
I can't see, but I don't mind. Does that work better? So yeah, to end this video, we will literally never see that cut of Event Horizon, which is a weird thing to say about a movie released in 1997, but I guess that's the world we live in right now. This being an anime, there are of course characters introduced in the series who are more powerful than gods of destruction, such as Jiren, who I'm only mentioning so we can point out how much he looks like a giant alien Dorito man. Take a look, my personal 3DS, it's got a clamshell design, that's obviously based on the DS Lite and the DS before it. The purpose of this, if you can take a quick look, is that there's no giant glowing weak point on the front of it in the form of a screen. And they decided, no, we're going to go a different route and protect the screen so you don't have to buy an awkward, bulky case for it. It's just protected on its own. And the thinking was that when you drop it, it's only with the outside of the device that's going to get damaged or scratched. I could comfortably drop this shit right on the floor and know it won't break. What? Drop my 3DS?
Yes, drop it. Go on. How much faith do you have in Nintendo?
Quite a lot, but I don't want to drop it on the floor. You can still scratch it. Isn't the sentiment that I drop it enough?
No.
Oh. The game came out, but Pokemon Sun came out, but I just so happen to be dog sitting, so we're going to do a video about a dog. And if you're wondering, Carl, where's the dog you're dog sitting? Oh, don't worry, he's right here. This is Gizmo. Everyone, say hello to Gizmo. Hello. Oh, he's so full. I'm going to put you down now as he's struggling. There you go. You good boy, you sit there, you chill. When you're... So we sat there looking at numbers on a screen as our other friend danced around like an arsehole going, oh, we're going to lose all the money, Carl's betting student loan, what a dickhead. And he was sat there, me and Adam was there going, what do we do? We don't know what to do. We can't take the bet back, you can't take the bet back. And then the clock went, and then all your money gets taken out of your account, and we went, oh, we've lost it, that's it, we're done. So that's my student loan. I've got no more money left. 30 seconds later, we hit refresh. In my account is like 800 quid. In Adam's account is 4 grand. They won it at the last 5 seconds. And what Adam did, I'll never forget it, he went onto his laptop and he played DJ Khaled's All I Do Is Win on max volume, held it above his head as me and him just danced like this. And we went to the guy and went, oh, we're going to go for a night out now. You're at work, aren't you? Good luck, mate. And walked off. Real name, Norin Rad. Current alias, the Silver Surfer. Aliases, the Silver Savage, the Sky Rider of the Spaceways. Oh! Right, so Lucas, I'm looking at some of these right now. So what I'm going to do is something we've done for previous Wiki Weekends. I'm going to read out this guy's aliases. And what I want you and the audience at home to do is decide which one of these you would use as your band name. Because we have got some fucking band names coming up, mate. So we'll start again. Silver Savage, Skyrider of the Spaceways, Sentinel of the Spaceways, Silverado, the Chrome Dome, Carnage Cosmic, Captain Universe, Dark Surfer, Mr. Clean, Cosmic Wanderer, the Cosmic Surfer, Champion of the Universe, Herald of Galactus, Sojourner, Doombringer, Unilord, Gleambody, Cosmic Messiah, Light Lord, Galactic Messiah, Surfer Man, Norville Rapport, Shiny Head, The Awaited One, Sterling Breath, Oh Glorious One, Skyrider, Commander, Void Knight, Century, Triangle's Tip, Spiral King, The Saviour, Silver Skin, Chrome Plate.
Oh my fucking
There's some contenders in there and I'm pretty sure some of those are band names. Which one of those do you want to take as your band name? Which one are you calling right now?
Right, well, I'm stuck between two.
Okay.
One of them being, Skyrider of the Space Waves.
That's fucking awesome. That could be a song
And I
name
think
as
the
well.
other one for me is Cosmic Messiah.
I think I'm going to have to go for Void Knight because I can already in my head picture the album cover and it's just like a knight in space on a surfboard being super fucking awesome. So I was that fucking like, what up? Oh, I caught it. Oh, God. Oh, no, it's almost like Karl works on a bar. Oh.
I think I'm going to stop this now. I'm going to...
Done.
The first one is a geep.
A geep. A goat and a sheep. Goat and a sheep.
Yeah, that's right. Growler bear.
Oh, that's a grizzly bear combined with a polar bear.
Yep.
And I always got pissed off that they didn't call it a pizzly bear. But, well, that's besides the point.
Coy wolf.
A coy wolf.
Yeah.
A coyote and a wolf.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so good at this.
Going back to the growler bear, it does say under the picture, also called pizzly bears.
Yes, nailed it. That should be the de facto name. Pizzly bear.
Wolfin.
Well, it's never a wolf and a dolphin.
No.
That'd be terrifying. A furry dolphin or a slippery wolf. I don't know.
It's a killer whale and a
bottlenose
dolphin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, damn it. I was thinking land creature. Oh, that's the twist. It's very sneaky. I like it.
A pair of nunchucks.
Oh, my nunchucks. Yeah, pass my nunchucks over. Waha! I can't do it with them, but I own these because I got them in China and I bought them because they say on the bottom, made in China. While I'm opening these beers for me and you, mate, would you like to explain the premise of today's video? What I find, because these are padded.
So today...
Bruce Lee, you're fucking out.
Yeah, we just want to talk about, school stuff.
Well, that's stuck in the fucking light. Fuck. Oh, but how'd that get in there? It's stuck behind the light. So we've got here, this is the most contentious part of this Wikipedia page, apparently, and this is the Fact Fiend crew. And it includes Karl Smallwood, obviously, Brad Rawlinson, Nisha Revill, Lucas Holland,
Oh, there we go.
Joshua Hall, who's appeared in 2 videos, I believe, and then that's it.
Oh.
Nisha, is your boyfriend, or Mr. Adam Varley, have something to say about that, considering he's appeared in like 20 videos?
He was so pissed.
I believe he tweeted out that he's pissed off at this page, which is why I'm aware of it, because I follow him on Twitter, and I just saw the Fact Fiend Wikitubia page can fuck off. I'm like, why'd you, what? Oh, he's not on it. Digital immersion. In a battle with its offspring Carnage, the Venom symbiote and its host are able to physically enter into the internet. And travel between Ethernet cables. What? What the fuck? This is my favourite video series that we do, because I always find moments like this. Venom can jump into the internet and get you. And let's now just dress up Quadruple H in all the most iconic ring gear we can think of. And we'll start at the top. What's the most iconic piece of wrestling headwear you can think of?
The one that I'm thinking of is the hat that Undertaker wears, the symbolic hat.
Okay, yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for the Undertaker hat. And then for the face, should we go for Ultimate Warrior's makeup?
We could do that, or we could go for Kane's mask.
The thing is, I know Ultimate Warrior is more famous, but I like Kane more. So fuck it, yeah, he's wearing Kane's mask. Now let's move down to the shoulders. And is there an adornment in wrestling that you quite like and that you'd like to see Zeus wear? Or Quadruple H, as it were?
The one that comes to mind is the Legion of Doom used to wear like hockey pads with big black spikes on the shoulders.
Oh, okay, so he looks like a World of Warcraft character. Now let's go down to the chest. And what do you think Quadruple H should wear there?
I think if we're talking about a shirt, I mean, it's the ultimate merch seller, which is John Cena. It's got to be something of his.
Yeah, it's got like, okay, so a John Cena t-shirt, and then in the hands, what's the weapon that Quadruple H should wield? Because I'm thinking Triple H's iconic sledgehammer. But you know what? The Super Sledge from Fallout. Let's go for that. And then the other hand, put Mr. Socko from Mankind over it. Now let's go down to the waist. And with the waist is easy. Just put as many wrestling titles as you can around that waist. Moving down to the legs, what should Quadruple H wear there?
I'm thinking Rey Mysterio's trousers from like his late 2000 days when they were just proper
Oh, his
flashy.
weird vinyl sex pants. But we're not done quite yet, 'cause Quadruple H obviously has to now be inside of Eddie Guerrero's lowrider. Because I fucking love that introduction. And the lowrider, fuck it, is on top of the Undertaker's motorcycle.
Just defying logic now.
So hi there class, my name is Professor Smallwood and I'm here to talk to you today about big dick energy. Now big dick energy is a nebulous concept in science that isn't fully understood. We do however know a few things about it I'm going to discuss today. For example, consider this picture of Superman right here. You may notice that Superman has a moderate amount of big dick energy located mostly around this part of the body. I hope you're taking notes at home. However, if you increase the amount of big dick energy Superman possesses, like so, you'll notice that your eyes now become more drawn to this particular area of the body. Now, scientists aren't really sure why this is the case, but we do know that the only way to counteract this effect is with immense amounts of what we call swag. Unfortunately, Superman don't laugh, back at the class. We're going to be doing Star Wars content this week. And look, we've got a lightsaber. Yeah, isn't it great? Hey Brad, can you make this a bit bigger? And before we continue, can we just address his Madden photo? Because you picked this article based purely on the face he has in that photo, didn't you? Just the complete nonchalance of, yeah, I'm the worst player in the game, and what?
I just love the idea of EA just turn up, right, we're going to take your picture for the game.
And he's like, yeah, do you want to smile? I am smiling, okay? So whoever edits this, your mission is never put anything over this photo. That photo stays there the entire time we're talking because it's so fucking hilarious. In my head, at the apex of El Santo's fame, there was this guy who was the head of a Mexican tabloid who looked exactly like J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man, but Mexican. Because fuck it, this is my memory, I can do what I want. Who was there saying, I want pictures of El Santo not in his mask. And every time, photojournalists would come in with photos, they say, I've got more photos of El Santo. And he'd go through, it's like El Santo in his bathrobe taking his rubbish out, but he's wearing the mask. El Santo taking a shower, but he's wearing the mask. It's like El Santo saving kittens from a burning orphanage, but he's wearing the mask. Damn it, is there any situation? This guy doesn't wear the goddamn mask. Photojournalists are following El Santo around, and he's just doing progressively more awesome and heroic things.
You had a dog, didn't you?
I've had many dogs. I like dogs. Dogs are my big favourite.
Tell us about your dogs.
I can talk about my dogs. I'll talk about Penny, which is the weirdest thing. I think I've mentioned Penny in another video, potentially. But we used to call her Creeping Jesus. Because she thought, and this is why I love dogs, they've always got a personality, and she thought she was so goddamn smart. She used to sleep in bed with me. But I used to say, Penny, go to your bed. Then it gets 2 in the morning, and I'd hear, tuh, 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 and I'd see my door, and I'd see dove, dove, dove. I see a little nose come in and sniff, and it goes to the floor. And I'm pretending to be asleep at this point, and I could hear it, and I'd hear the door creak, and then you hear, duh, duh, duh. And then I hear the sniffing at my feet, because my feet hang off the edge of my bed when I visit home, because I'm too tall for my childhood bed now. And she sniffed my feet, and it's as if that's not going to wake me up. If I wasn't awake before, I'd be waking up then. She sniffed my feet, and then she put her feet, and she'd go, so my feet are hanging out the edge of my quilt, put her nose in there, which obviously tickled the shit out of me. No, trying not to kick her. And she'd put her head in, and then she'd go, and then crawl all the way up the side of the goddamn bed, and then she'd nestle right into my armpit. And then what I'd do every single time is I'd get the entire quilt and just go, Penny! And she'd just go. The Thor Corps, the Black Swans, he was the leader, I like this. Magneto's Astonishing Avengers, the Future Foundation, Intelligentsia, Cabal, the Dark Illuminati, Knights of the Atomic Round Table, Acts of Vengeance, Prime Movers, Partners of Namur, Employer of the Terrible Trio, Fantastic Four, Hydra, Reborn, Ally of Leia Miller, the Legion Accursed.
I'm going to go with Acts of Vengeance.
I'm going to go for the Knights of the Atomic Round Table.
No, that was another fucking good one.
So fucking good. I like this. Base of Operations, undisclosed base. We've not done the joke of opening the beer with something random, so pass me a random object. Really? Okay. Yeah. Ah, bollocks. No matter what that man does, he always gets sent to prison. Like, his life revolves around going to prison and getting weird tattoos to escape from prison. Like, there are 5 seasons of Prison Break and a movie, 3 of which take place inside a prison, to my knowledge. And then even when he's not in prison, he's talking about either breaking into somewhere or breaking out of somewhere. Like, that man is so destined to escape from prison. The ending of the series, canonically, for a couple of years, was that he fucking dies. And then they retconned it and said he actually survived and went to another fucking prison that he had to escape from. But my theory is that he did actually die and then just escaped from whatever afterlife he ended up in and then got sent to prison again inexplicably. He Kratos'd his way out of the afterlife by just like doing whatever the fuck he needs to do. Arrived back on Earth like a naked and just covered in like ectoplasm and then immediately got arrested again.
Just imagine Lucifer walking into his cell, looking round for him, and he's gone. And there's a poster of a topless Dominic Purcell on the wall, and he peels it back, and it's hollowed away through.
It's just hollow. He escapes like all 12 levels of like Dante's Inferno. You know what? There's an idea for a TV show there.
That's what they should have done for season 5.
You should, yeah. Michael Scofield escaping the afterlife. And you can just then you can put whatever dumb shit you want in it. You can explain it. Oh, I was saying magic or some bollocks. You've got Michael Scofield who just those big dumb fucking lion gauntlets that Hercules wears in God of War 3, just punching Zeus. Nisha, you need to edit this. You need to now put behind me a Photoshop of Michael Scofield wearing the Kratos gauntlets. It's like Michael Scofield's ancient Greek punch venture begins. Oh, people are going to be saying, oh, Karl's not wearing a shirt in this one because it's got John Cena on it and you can't see John Cena. It's like, congratulations, guys. It's a good joke. Look after it. It's an antique. So one of my favourite tricks was I would keep an eye out for this very specific person and I would wait for one line in particular. And once I heard this line, I would swoop in and I'd start my spiel. And that line was, excuse me, when you're free, I'd like a bottle of Moet, please. Moet, the champagne, isn't actually pronounced like that. Now, although it is made in a Champagne region of France, it was started by a Dutch guy, which is why it has the little umlaut over it, and it's actually pronounced Moet. So as soon as I heard this, my ears peak up, and I'd go over and I'd swing over, and at this point, I would sell the fact I am northern as balls. All right, pal, I'll get that for you. One thing though, it's pronounced Moet. Common mistake, and I'll get it right away for you. Now, there are 3 things guys like that fucking hate. Being corrected, being talked back to by a member of service staff, and being embarrassed in front of women. So that trifecta to them was like holding a bloody tampon in front of a bull. That got them annoyed. So what they would do is they do this very specific thing that only upper class rich knobheads seem to be able to do. And it's this kind of half cough while looking down to the left that just says, you pleb. You know the one, it's just when they hear it and it twigs in their head that they've been taught back to, and it's like, that exact look, and that's it, and that's when I knew I've got them on the hook. Actually, I think you'll find that it's Moet, but I wouldn't expect someone like you to know that. And that's perfect for me. I don't give a fuck, because at this point, as soon as they said that, I've won. I know I'm walking away with £10 of this fucker's money. Actually, I think I'm right. And I'll tell you what. If I'm wrong, I'll give you this round of drinks for free. But if I'm right, you give me a tenner. And we'll start, as we often do, with the character's biographical information. And we have here, real name, Groot. Got it. I'm glad we're all on the same page to start with. Aliases, holy shit. And Lucas, do you want to once again just play our what would be my band name game?
Yes.
Audience at home, feel free to join in. We have aliases for Groot, Child of Destruction.
Oh.
Child of Ruin, His Divine Majesty Groot the 23rd.
What?
Monarch of Planet X, Custodian of the Branch Worlds, Ruler of all the Shades, Nova, Seed of Slaughter, Slaughter Seed, Venom, and Peter Quill. Meaning he must have been Venom for a bit and also Star-Lord.
Holy shit. Oh, that's some strong ones there to death.
Seed of Slaughter.
That's not what I was going to say.
I'd wear a t-shirt with that on it. That's fucking sick. And do you know what the best bit is? The meme of, have you ever seen the meme like, check out the name of my new death metal band and it's a bunch of branches? No. That would make so much sense for Groot. How do you pronounce the word tongue?
Okay, I found this on the web for Hey Siri throbbing penis. How do you?
What's happening so far?
Adverts became progressively weirder. They evolved to the point where Sagata Sanshiro was no longer a man, but like a superhuman figure who honed his body into a living weapon, running around the Japanese mountains carrying a giant Sega Saturn. Oh, it was an advert showing how he trains, and he's just got this giant Sega Saturn controller, and he's just punching it hundreds of times. So should we start with just a basic summary of who Kuai Liang is?
It already sounds like it's not going to be very basic, Karl.
So here's a quote from him, which is, like, you know, his 2011 battle cry, which is, "This fight will be your last."
Oh, that's cool.
He has some of the greatest quotes in the series.
Yeah.
My favourite one being where it's like, oh, I don't know who he's talking to, it's the person who like kills Scorpion in the story, but then Scorpion comes back and it's like, "You killed Scorpion." And they go, "But he is your enemy." And Sub-Zero like crushes his like ice in hand and goes, "He was my equal." It's like, oh, it's so fucking cool. It's like that he knows.
So say you're going to a YouTube venue, right?
Oh yeah, let's pretend there's this big YouTube conference. They've got enough money to afford to get me.
Yeah.
The guy who'll turn up for a bottle of beer and train fare. Okay, what would be on my rider then if I got to the like, prima donna stage?
So obviously we'll start off with the ones we know. You want some booze on there.
Obviously, yeah. Whatever's cheapest.
Whatever's cheapest.
At Asda. then some
Pepsi Max.
Sugar-free, yeah.
Yeah.
Just got to watch my weight a little bit.
And obviously you said Skittles as well. But no, I think another small, almost spherical thing you want beans.
Yeah.
And to go with the beans, bread. What would be your vehicle of choice? How would you get there?
I'd want a shitty crap van, but it has to have the pussy wagon written on the back from Kill Bill. It's got to have that. So it always crazy up. My mate who's in a band has got this really shitty van that they use for tours, and he constantly refers to it as the passion wagon.
Who would be allowed in it, and what would be inside it?
It'd be me drinking in the back, and then you can be in a taxi behind me. I'm not.
I don't think I get to come in the van.
No one gets to come in the van.
In the fact wagon, or whatever you're going to call it.
Wagon.
What security would you have then? People who, like, so bodyguards who stop people from coming towards you and shouting the word vampire?
No, so you don't have that. What you do is, like, who do they let in? Because when you always have those bands, it was like the groupies, and it's like, oh yeah, we want people with this size tits. And the people I'd let in are people who are carrying booze that I can just steal.
Okay, Karl.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Lucas, I went to take a sip of coffee and I'm wearing a white t-shirt.
Oh no.
Oh God, no! Oh, I just bought this. It cost £2. No! Well, I guess I know that's sponsor money. Yeah, I bought a t-shirt for £2. Decathlon. Fuck it off. For fuck's sake. So, do you want to hear the first sentence, Lucas?
Yes.
I'm expecting you to lose your shit from word one. Dr. Tommy Oliver is a Power Ranger and considered a legend among the Ranger community. When did he become a doctor?
I don't know.
He's got a PhD in ass whooping. Dr. Do we even need to continue? We've got Dr. Tommy Oliver. Oh, man. Lucas, right, if you went into your doctor's office and a guy came out in like the white doctor's like coat and he had a fucking Power Rangers helmet on, would you feel like more secure or less secure that doctor knows what he's doing?
So safe, Karl. What I love doing is just watching like heads pop when you snipe people across a map.
And then you get every character in the game has a unique voice line for that. My favourite being, because I played through every single Gears of War game as player 2, so I was Dom. And when Dom gets a perfect headshot and goes, "Sup, bitches?" And it's like, oh, it's so good! It's so fucking, I love that line. And they kept it all the way through every Gears of War. And they got the guy to re-record the line every time. So there's multiple variations, just, "Sup, bitches?" It's like, fuck yeah, Dom. You just shot a guy's head off. But there has been like a story that's been percolating in my mind, like since we've been speaking about how petty these people are. A time on Facebook, when Facebook was like, just something people did for fun and not went on to make themselves actively feel worse. But was a girl that I kind of knew, and we all know this person, I'm going to describe them. They were the kind of person who posted a selfie and deleted it if he didn't get enough likes quick enough. That kind of person where they have to be the centre of attention at all times. Always look at me. At the house parties, they always had to be like, if there were, people aren't paying attention to me for long enough, they have to like stumble in, whoa, I'm so wasted, guys. I can't believe how drunk I am. So they've had like 3 wickets. So, and they posted, and it's probably the finest burn I've ever witnessed on Facebook, where she posted, like she did a vague status, like, obviously hoping to, like, elicit like some sympathy, like where she put, I fucking hate rumours. And just put that in a ...
We've already talked about this.
Have we?
Yeah.
Have we?
In the which one was it? It's the one where we talked about the worst burns.
Oh.
We told the story.
All right, let's not tell the end of this story then. You know what? I'm done. Let's go. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. because do you know what the best bit is? Do you know what the best bit is? How many people are now going to be complaining in the comments that we don't tell the end of the story so they've not watched that video? And you know what? That's a meta example of the level of pettiness we're talking about. So now people are going to yell at me on Twitter about not hearing the end of that story.
Am I putting this bit in?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, bye. I don't know if people watching know this, but chances are, before you even started watching these videos, if you never read a single one of my articles, you probably know who I am, because I'm the drunk Skyrim guy. If that tickles something in the back of your head right here, it's probably because you've seen one of these images. That's from a drunken Skyrim session I did when I lived with Brad, in fact, about 3 years ago, was it?
About 3 years, yeah.
I got super hammered, and you came in from work and found me drunk tweeting a Skyrim play session when I was trying to carry a cabbage up a mountain.
You were sat on the floor, surrounded by bottles, and playing Skyrim. I think I stuck around with you for about 10-15 minutes, and then was like, he's too drunk.
And then fucked off.
Yeah.
So I did that, and for some reason, people found it fucking hilarious. I put it on Tumblr, and then from Tumblr, someone took it from there. I didn't do it, someone else did. Put it on Imgur, and then it went on to Reddit, and then when it's on Reddit, it goes to every other website, 9gag, with their watermark on it for some reason, and just republish that entire exchange, and periodically, every couple of months, it comes back. So that's the second most popular thing I've ever written, and I've been writing for 5 years and got articles with millions of views. I think Will Wheaton reblogged it twice, and I tweeted at him and said, oh wow, I did that, and he tweeted back saying it's one of the funniest things I've ever read. So Will Wheaton thinks I'm one of the funniest guys he's ever read something written by on the internet, which is, I guess, a great compliment. So chances are you've seen those images, and if you haven't, you've probably seen this one, because this is the second time this has happened to me, and Brad knows this, it pisses me off, because you're going to post the original version, which was my Facebook post, which was a joke from my stand-up that I put on Facebook, and then put on Twitter. Someone blurred my face out, put it on Reddit, and it went viral, and I've never got credit for that, ever. The original version is still on my Twitter page. It's the very top thing, so people know it's fucking me. And I think it's got like 1,000 retweets, which is a lot, but it's not compared to some of the people who've retweeted this blurred fucking version, stealing bullshit off like Reddit and that, and reposting that and getting thousands of retweets. This thing got so popular that people were sharing it on my Facebook timeline as something I would find funny. And this is true. I saw a page on Facebook share the blurred version, and when I commented it saying, oh cool, that's me, here's a link to the actual version so I can get credit, the person in charge of that page sent me a message saying we don't allow self-promotion on our page. On a page that they built up stealing other people's content. How You Remind Me is a musical oxymoron in that, despite being literally one of the most played songs of the 2000s, you would be hard-pressed to find anyone anywhere who actually admits to liking it. What makes the song all the more curious, though, is that How You Remind Me was intentionally written to contain all the elements of a hit, but only took 10 minutes to actually record. Congratulations, America, on your new president. And to reiterate what I said earlier, if you voted for or defended Donald Trump, please eat shit, stop watching my videos, and die mad about it in whatever order you choose. Cheers, everyone.